Guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please leave a comment on this video. I will post this video to YouTube as soon as the break is over. Love you to always interact with us on YouTube. Topps Chrome Update Baseball. 6 boxes. It's a half case. It's break number 2. Here's your teams. Joseph/Mike, Pirates. Josh, Mariners. Ray with the D-backs and Angels. Aaron at the bar, Yankees. Craig, OCD with the Rangers. Scott, Marlins and Mets. Donald, Cubs. Scott with the Dodgers. Thomas, Twins. Scott, White Sox, Rockies. Mark H, Astros. Aaron at the bar, Reds. Matthew Wag, Mr. Ying. Welcome back, Royals. Walter, Braves. Matthew, Tigers. Tony B, Red Sox. Mark, Phillies. Scott with the Brewers. Jamie, the Charlie Huff #1 fanboy. If you've been with Dynasty a long time, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're new, you have no clue what I'm talking about, which is pretty normal for most people when they're referring to me. Orioles, Scott with the Nationals. Tony B, Padres. Josh, Blue Jays. Matthew Wag, Rays. Billy, Guardians. Ken Talk, Cardinals. And Don, brand new with us on the double team, Giants, A's. All cards ship in this break. No hitless credit. What's up, Tony? I'd never ignore you, Tony. Never. Do you believe me, Tony? I would never ignore you. Hey, Josh, what's going on, buddy? Hey, if you guys are new, let us know you're here in chat. And I'd love to know how you heard about us. We do advertising, and it makes a big difference to know how you found us, so I can know if certain advertising methods are working, they're not working. Did you find us on YouTube? Did you hear about us from another channel doing advertisements? How did you hear about Dynasty? Yeah, believe it, Tony. You better believe that. Stay. Don't fall over. Stay. Stay. Don't try this at home. Don't try to open 2 boxes at once. I'm a trained professional. Not really. We should do hits of the holidays every month. I don't know if we can afford that, Tony, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know what we spent on that. What do you guys think we spent on that? You think? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You guys deserve it. You guys support us, we support you. I'm gonna say 10 grand probably, maybe more. Maybe not. I don't know. After shipping, maybe 10 grand. Just guessing. Have no idea. Could be more. Could be less. Could be equal. Those are the options. More, less, or equal. YouTube recommended. That's my favorite way for people to find us, Josh. And what happens, what causes that is you guys commenting on our videos and you guys hitting the thumbs up every time you watch. Whether you watch our video or our live stream, that gets us recommended to people. That is the #1 way we stay going, is you guys clicking that button. Just a flawless or NT box? No problem, man. Just the empty box? I can do that. An empty box? I'll do that for you. I might have one of those in the back somewhere. Okay, man. We'll go. We'll sell out on those. We luckily don't have to move breaks very often, which is good for you guys. We don't like you guys to have to wait. You'll take the empty box. I'm probably going to have a box of National Treasures if we do our Super Bowl break. I'm trying to come up with something like I did last year to make that fun. I don't know if you guys remember our big game mixer last year. We had 4 different groups you could buy into, 8 teams in each group. And they were all different prices. Suitcase is nice. Okay, this is... I'm going to hit these cards. Move back. Mosaic and XR up after this. And then I am very excited for the Upper Deck Legendary Cuts break. That box is, what is it? 16 years old, that case. Hadn't been opened in 16 years. It's going to have 2 cut autographs inside of the case on average. There are vintage 1-of-1 film strips of Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. Actual film strips. Everybody gets a box, and I'm $115 below retail on those boxes. Hey, you're welcome, Carly. You're welcome, despite your defeating me by Wisconsin. Hey, you got a good hit, too. Carly, you and Adam need to look that card up on Beckett. Maybe go back to the video and get the serial number. Look up the pop on that, the population. I think that's the highest graded one, and that's the only one. Now, you may go look and tell me there's 15 graded. I don't think so. I think that's a pop 1, which is very cool. That may be the only 9.5 out there of that card. That's something you and Adam ought to research. How many have been graded total, and how many have achieved Gem Mint? She used a capital D because it was the front of the sentence. It's automatic on the computer. It was not intentional, I assure you. Yeah, Tony. Oh, we want you to get in, man. Skeeter will post that next year toward football time. We want you to get in. I want to have 100 people, man. We do, you pick a different lineup every week. We play DFS every week. We keep score as the year goes on. There's weekly prizes, yearly prizes, all that stuff. Chris Bassett Hound. That is a purple for the Mets. Oh, what am I doing? Purples are not numbered. I can't top load every purple, guys. There's a bunch of purples. Always throws me off in this. Hunter Green, George's favorite color. Gabriel Arias autograph. There you go, Guardians, right out of the gate. Rookie auto. That's what I like to see. You're not guaranteed autos in these boxes. Gabriel Arias refractor. Very nice. Not numbered. Guardians off the trade, man. Billy. First hit of the night. Yeah, look, you have to click on population report when you look it up. It'll show you a chart, and it'll show all the grades, and it'll show you how many have been graded. If 9.5 only has a 1 there, if it just has 1, then that means your card is it. Babe Ruth. Very cool. You did okay, Carly. You were probably middle of the pack, weren't you? Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun league. You do have to keep up with it, and you have to come up with a new lineup every week, which I think is fun. Julio Rodriguez. J-Rod there, if I don't drop it on the breaking pad here. Hey, what's up, Jason? What's going on, man? Nelson Cruz. Oh, Julio All-Star Game, like that. All-Star Game Julio. You made more money than you lost. Bobby Witt, that's the rookie debut. That is not the base rookie. Chipper Jones. Oh, J-Rod purple. This is not numbered, but very nice for the Mariners. That's also the debut, but it is purple. Adam did okay this year. Ooh, Charlie, shots fired. Yeah, Adam, there was some stuff going on that shouldn't have early on. It was Adam, not Carly. But I think she evolved to not using Adam. Hopefully. Bobby Witt, purple. Yeah, you've evolved, Carly. Next year you'll be much better. You gotta get your teeth kicked in the first year. All right, Jason Crizon. I wonder what he cries on. To 250. That is going to go to the Giants. Crizan? Chrysanthemum? Rowdy Tellez. A Dynasty favorite. Look at that hair. Pete Alonso. Going to go through the base pretty quick. Pedro Martinez, if you couldn't tell that by watching. J-Rod, rookie debut. Top load the regular rookies or any parallels. Bruhan. Steve Carlton. You know what? I think on J-Rod, I'm going to top load the even the debut cards. I'll just top load the debut. A little bit off center there. That's the one thing with these. A little bit off center on some of these. There you go, Mariners. Bobby Witt. That is the base rookie of Witt. So if you get good centering on these cards, you're probably doing pretty well on value. Should be a premium on the well-centered copies. These cards are, some of these are curved a little bit. Oh, you forgot to hit submit. At least you were in it for the weekly prizes. Oh, forgot to hit submit. That's the worst. That is the worst. I did that last year. I had a 0 last year. I don't know what happened. I felt like I did hit submit, but I didn't. I got to get my lineup in for this week. Guess this will be our final week. This is it. Home stretch. C.J. Abrams, purple rookie. Pena. All right, first 2 boxes all done. Scoot these over. All right. Yeah, we have had some people that if they put that in some tournaments, hopefully people are putting their lineup in at least a few tournaments. Make some money. That's what I told George. If you if you happen to put a lineup into our league and it scores like, 220 or something, you're going to be sick if you didn't put it in some tournaments. I think George had a 500 this year, $500 lineup, something like that. I think some other people probably had higher ones. Yeah, that's part of your research this week, Carly. That's where the strategy comes in week 18. You're really kind of fading people if you think they may not play. You're really kind of bailing on them, probably. That would be my advice. Which means that a lot of people are going to be using the same players. I usually play the Millie Maker. I usually play that one. And a few others. Usually throw it in there. It's like $20. Well, you can't play any Packers this week, Carly. They're not on the main slate. So no Green Bay for you. There is no Thursday game tonight, is there? Does anybody know? There's no Thursday this week, is there? I should know that. Yeah, no Thursday. I cannot stand Thursday night football games. Makes you put your lineup in earlier. The games are always horrible because the players aren't recovered from Sunday yet. It's slow scoring usually. I mean, from a fantasy perspective, I hate Thursday games. Also, I can't watch them because we're working on Thursday. I just don't like it. I realize that people want football every day. I got it. I'm not a big fan. Man, the Lions need help, though. If Seattle doesn't lose in that afternoon game, you guys are out. Boy, if Seattle loses, they're playing Arizona, I think. Ugh. With like their third-string quarterback. If Seattle loses, man, that's going to be a great game. That's going to be a playoff game between Green Bay and Detroit. So Detroit can just play spoiler at that point if Seattle wins. See Seattle or Green Bay getting in. Or are they playing the Rams? Okay, same thing. Ugh, same thing. Thought it was Arizona. Playing the Rams. Rams are actually, the Rams are very hit or miss. They either destroy people or they don't show up at all. So that's not as easy of a game as you think. Some of those Rams guys are playing for a job next year. Seattle has not been lighting people up. And playing down to their competition. All right, again, let's go through the base pretty quick. All card ship. Freddie Freeman. Lou Gehrig, like that one. There's a Torkelson rookie. Bobby Witt base rookie purple. I like it. Getting some of the big names in the purple parallels. Okay, fantasy question. You have Josh Allen down by 1, but they said to have canceled the game. So there's two schools of thought there. In our big money leagues, I'm in a couple leagues that have been going for 25 years each. And it's pretty high stakes. It's not like crazy, but it's a lot of money. If the game is played later, we're going to add those stats in. If the game is not played and canceled, the season's over. Now, my question is, Jason, Josh Allen scored over 1 already. So are they going to put the partial stats in? Is your commissioner going to use the partial stats, or are all those wiped out and you get zeros? So that's the question. But our league, if the game's played, it counts. If the game's not played, the season's over. But I can't remember if those partial points from the first quarter are going to be applied or not. I would think that would be an option. Yeah, 1,600. Oh, that's a... I don't know. I would... I'm going to be honest. If your program you guys use... if the they're going to have a decision by tomorrow. Whether they're going to have a week 19 or not. That's what I hear. All right, autograph. This is going to be for the Giants. Jason Crizon. I feel like we already talked about him. Jason Crizon, San Francisco. Yo, Giants and Don, brand new breaker with us. Nice auto. 2 autos so far. Let's get 3, man. If I was commissioner of that league, if the program just zeroed it out, just zeroed the game out, I would say you guys chop first and second. I would say possibly no champion. Depends on the circuit. Now, if he has a player and you have a player and you both got messed over, I would just go with what the score is. But if he's done and he got all of his players got to play and one of yours didn't, I'm not going to put in your backup quarterback because then you win. I'm probably just going to say it's a tie. You guys chop. or you chop the money and chop the I guess chop the title. That's tough, man. That's tough. My guess is it's going to zero out that score because that game never happened. The NFL's not going to count that towards stats, I don't think. Wander Franco, Rookie Cup. I don't think the NFL's going to count that first quarter stats because if they did that, they would have to give the Bengals a win. And I also don't know if they play the game week 19, are they going to continue from the first quarter? This is all, it doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing that matters is the guy's health. And I think he's doing better is what I hear. That's all that matters. I don't think the teams care what happens with the game, but just for conversation's sake, do they continue it or do they start over? I think you have to continue. But yeah, from a fantasy perspective, maybe just chop it, man. No, George's sick today. No stats, and I agree. And you know, as much as you're only down by one, you knew you were going to win. As much as you hate to have a tie there, you know, the other guy will be happy with a chop. I realize you won't, but it's better than, you know, it's better than nothing if you at least chop. Julio Rodriguez again. George is here in spirit. I mean, I don't know. If they're going to play it, I would think they're going to play it make a week 19. Everybody gets a bye week, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Julio Rodriguez, there you go. Purple, that is the base rookie. Some nice parallels. And then Mike Trout, or no, Mike Trout. Yeah, Mike Trout rookie. Reed Detmer's rookie. Looks like Mike Trout. That is not Mike Trout. FYI. Hashtag not Mike Trout. All right, last two boxes. George is here in chat. You know, Carly, I saw that. I don't think that's what he meant. I really don't. If you read the whole thing, I think what he meant is, how do you cancel it? Or I thought he said, how do you reschedule it? Because now it's not important. I feel like that's what he meant. I don't know. I don't know what he meant. I like to give him the benefit of the doubt. He put his foot in his mouth, but I don't think that's what he meant, what people are saying. He didn't want to expose me to his face. Having to look at his face. I owe you Mike Trout. Yeah, he looked like Mike Trout. He smelled like Mike Trout. I don't think you should play the game. My only caveat is it gives an advantage to the Kansas City Chiefs. They now get to stay home for a week and get the number 1 seed probably. The Bengals could have caught them, and the Bills could have caught them. Now neither team can catch them, which I don't know that either team cares. Maybe they don't care. I just hate for another team to benefit off of it. I don't think anybody should benefit. I know you can't make it a perfect wash, but I just think you play. Man, you know, if they want to play Week 19, let them play Week 19, and if they don't make them do it. And then your fantasy league, Jason, I would chop it. I would chop the money and have co-champions. I don't know. Everybody may be against that. Yeah, I saw that. That was awkward, Carly. I watch that show when I get home at night. That was awkward. I thought they were going to stop the show when I heard that. Hey, that's a good way to put it, Tony. See what Week 18 does. That's true. May not make any difference. I think George and I are in a tight race in one league for high points. I think that game made a big difference. I have Allen, they have Burrow, and we're going for high points for the season. I mean, obviously we don't care about that. It's just going to stop wherever it was. But yeah, if it was a championship deal, I think it just stops. Base purple, dropping stuff. All right, that one's getting stacked a little high. Let me move that back. Let's get a Trout Superfractor. That would work. And George is down. What are you guys down? You were down 36. You guys are down 36 in the championship, and you have Burrow. And he already had 7. So it's a lot different than Josh Allen. Hey, I heard the guys, what did they say? He's doing much better today. What was the update? Does anybody have the update from DeMar Hamlin? Does anybody have that update? I feel like they said he's moving his hands, maybe. Doing better than expected. I know it's a long time down the road. I hope he gets to play again. As a 6th round pick, he was a starter. He was gonna have a good career. As a starter, he's been playing real well. They expected him to be a career backup coming out of college, and he was balling this year. Some team was going to pay him, and I hope he gets back. He could have ended up turning into a very good Pro Bowl type player. Still using the tube, man. Oh, he's writing. Communication through writing. There you go. Man, he was playing good. There was not a lot expected when you're a 6th round pick. He was playing well. Hope the guy gets back. I know that's his dream, playing in the NFL. Bobby Witt. He played with Kenny Pickett at Pittsburgh, I think. I think he was a team captain there. Let's see. Ramirez. Rowdy Tellez. Yeah, his toy draft, what was it, $5 million? That's insane. Jeremy Pena, purple. I just hope he can play next year. Obviously, it's not going to happen this year, but Aaron Judge, All-Star, refractor. Nelson Cruz. Yeah, I think he had raised like $2,500 in like a year. Over $6 million. Honus Wagner. Let's get a third auto. We got 2 in the first break of this. Ooh, new generation. Or generation now. Julio. Hadn't seen one of these yet. A little bit of a surface dimpling to the right of his head there. Sort of common on Chrome cards. A little bit common. Oh, yeah, Dane Jackson. What a great name. First name, by the way. Brandon Marsh. Tatis. Calvin Foucher. Calvin Foucher. There it is. Got another auto. Break 2 wins. We got 3 autos in break 2. Tampa Bay Rays. Got my Rays hat on. Matthew Wag. Calvin Foucher, rookie. Have not pulled his auto before that I remember. Calvin and Hobbs Foucher. Man, I hope they determine it was like, okay, he's got this problem and that's why it happened and we can give him medication and there's a shot of him playing. I hope it's something like that. Just hope he can get back. Lucius Fox. There you go. Julio again. This one does not appear to have dimpling. The universe evened out. I have a feeling, even if he never does get to play again, I have a feeling he's going to be have a really good career speaking to people, speaking to athletes. I bet people are going to want to hear what he has to say. My guess is he has a pretty nice career, one way or the other. Austin Riley, Tapia, Spencer Torkelson. The hat tip, yeah, Pujols. Oh, do it again. 4 autos. There you go. Boom, Mets. That is Gosuke Kato. Gosuke Kato. Hope I'm saying that right. Could be Kato, like Kato Kalin. Mets rookie. New York Mets. Both of our trade teams getting an auto. Both of our trade teams, Guardians and Mets. 4 autos. There's Albert Pujols tipping his cap again. Manny Machado, All-Star. There you go. That's a good answer, Lith. That's a good answer. Wade Boggs. I can see why he asked that. That's the last thing he remembers. I can see why he asked that. Jeremy Pena, purple rookie. And Torkelson, purple base rookie. Man, we got a purple base Witt, Julio, and Torkelson. This card does not have a dinged corner. It actually has too much paper on the corner. Some paper sticking out. So, I don't know if I would call that a dinged corner. It's extra cornering. All right, that was the break. I'm a little bit early. I got about 10 minutes to post this video. Get ready for Mosaic football. We got Mosaic. We got XR. Those are probably sold out by now. And then personal boxes of 2007 Upper Deck Legendary Cuts Baseball. Looking for those very rare cut autographs. Should get 2 of them in the case. Those boxes are $115 off of what they should be retailing for. Got a great price on it, and that's probably the last case of that we're going to have. Can't swear to it. It's hard to find 15 to 16-year-old cases to break. So grab your spots there, and then we will be sold out for the night. We'll be right back.